MP about to tear the roof off.
Look out there, MP.
about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Plan how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky.
Hey, someone's going to take care of it?
Yeah, we have Prius?
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Clint Capella.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game, and that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Fleming is out there with Williams, and it's ABC in at the 1 spot. And for Houston, in the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Tari Easton is out there with Durant, and it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. And looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Thunder handled the Rockets 111-96.
And Oklahoma City's defense was stiff against Houston. SGA led the game in scoring with 32 points. Also 6 assists, a signature moment for him during that MVP campaign.
And here's Houston. It's a 3-point game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Booker with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
MP kicks to Brooks. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Now here's Van Vliet. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
MP sets the screen for Booker. ABC passes to Brooks. Offline with his three. Rockets trail by 9. Thompson looking for an opening. In the corner, it's Eason. Misses the three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Dunn comes in for Fleming. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Booker. Here's Okogie. Beasley outside. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rockets trail by 11. Now Shepard. Finney Smith finds Capella. Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Clint Capella. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Shepard. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's done in the corner. Back to MP. Stolen away. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Dunn. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Beasley with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Şengün with a screen on Green. For 3, Beasley. It's been all about Dylan Brooks for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Jalen Green. Malawaj out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's MP in at the point guard position.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
I mean, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Green. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He contributed 20 points and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Now, here's MP. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Shepherd with the ball. Covered by MP. Good on the bucket.
From what I've seen, Shepherd would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Rockets, Durant's checked in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. Brooks checked in for Phoenix. Şengün kicks to Finney-Smith. It's Durant on the wing for three. There's the triple from Durant.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Suns leading by 15. Pass to Malawaj. Back to MP. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Finney-Smith kicks to KD. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's Brooks on the wing. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. KD looking around. A beautiful reverse layup. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
ABC passes to Booker. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. Much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Phoenix. And it's Beasley in the corner. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Outside Durant. From deep. And Fleming pulls it down. Suns leading by 20. Pass to Brooks. Back to MP. Suns moving the ball around. On the wing, Booker. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Booker's got 8.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Durant for three. A three-pointer is right on target. KD's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Houston. Back to MP. Shoots from 8. Again, Phoenix.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
High post, KD. Beasley for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome to halftime, folks, and so far MP has been making a dominant impact.
He could be more confident, really leading the way, looking to attack every time he gets the basketball.
Plus, you love the way MP can read the defense and find a weakness. And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
Taking a look at the Suns, dropping down to the second spot. You know what?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half.
And halftime is come and gone. And the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Rockets trail by 21. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Clock at 6. Pass to Eason. A three-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP finds Booker. Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for Devin Booker.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Brooks. KD with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Suns leading by 20. And the dunk by Brooks.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you guys.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
So for the Suns, Nick Richards, he's checked in for Fleming. Grayson Allen comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Booker. Allen for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
But you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Şengün kicks to Durant. Over Allen. The shot by KD. No good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Van Vliet. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Over in the corner, Allen from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Green passes to Richards. It's Allen on the wing. MP outside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by MP.
3 points.
Allen's got 12 points in just the second half. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Eason passes to Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Allen's shot is off. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And it's Beasley in for Fred Van Vliet. Donnie's checked in for the Suns. Goodwin comes in for Grayson Allen.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
KD on the wing. 20 points for him.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
Right wing. Here's Dunn. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside, KD. And he lays it straight in. Durant's got 24 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it.
It's the Suns winning easily here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity.
It's not every day you see someone reach 20 assists in a single game. Tonight, MP, you did that in a win. What stands out to you from a performance like this?
Man,
I don't know, maybe how normal it felt. I was just doing my thing, quarter after quarter, before I knew the coach was like, you got 20. I was like, what? It's crazy. When you put in work like this, it don't feel like you punching a clock. This is a special feeling.
Incredible game, MP. Congrats.
Oh, man, I really appreciate that.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks.